Chapter 60, Without Warning. I'm so sorry I missed your birthday, Frances. She reaches out to tuck my hair behind my ear. I'm sure you had a good reason. I look up at her. No, I don't. I went to a party for a girl who doesn't want to be my friend. Aw, sugar, sometimes it's hard to tell. Good friends are hard to come by. She lifts my chin and smiles at me. But when you do find a best friend, you hold on tight and never let go of them. And then it all comes at me like an avalanche. The early years when Graham and I were inseparable. The adventures we'd go on after school. The La Guapa card he made just for me. How he tried to be just an after-school friend to make it easier for me so that no one would make it any worse for the principal's kid. I've been all wrong about Graham Parker. He isn't the #1 nobody at this school. He's the keeper of my secrets, my owl. Graham Parker is not just my friend. He's my best friend, but I didn't even realize it. No words. I get through Monday without talking to anyone else. Not Chloe, not Miss Santos, not the Jennas, not Miss Jean, no one. A couple of times Chloe comes near like she wants to say something, but I head in the opposite direction. When the final bell rings, I rush up to the office, hoping Mom will see that I really need a quiet place to be, wondering if she'll realize that the afters don't want me anymore. But the lights are off in her office, or the lights in her office are off. Mom's not there. She's in meetings all afternoon, Mrs. Owen puts her hand on my shoulder. Remember? The school carnival is coming up. There's so much planning to do. I bury my head in my hands, realizing that I tuned Mom out this morning in the car. She told me what she was doing this afternoon, but I didn't listen. She says your dad will be here any minute to take you to the craft fair with him. Good luck with it. Should be fun. The craft fair, it's today? The last thing I want to do is smile and chat people up while trying to sell them a handcrafted wooden duck. Or heaven forbid, a creepy meerkat. A horn honks from the parking space just outside the front doors. I can see Dad's car through the window. His car is loaded up with boxes and he's smiling from ear to ear. My wish for a normal life will never come true. The package. Unload these boxes and set the animals up 3 inches apart, Dad instructs me. This I can do. Physical labor sounds much more enjoyable than having to talk to people. Hopefully he'll let me just replenish stock the whole time. In the boxes are elephants, tigers, and giraffes. It's almost soothing setting them out, trying to make sure I don't knock anything over. Some I put together facing each other like they're having a deep conversation about zoo life and what it's like to be super wooden. Other exhibitors rush around putting final touches on their booths. Some are going to sell paintings, others jewelry. The lady next to us is selling fuzzy slippers in all colors of the rainbow. One more, Dad says. He pushes a box my way. On the outside are the words, For Allie. Please tell me these aren't meerkats. I reluctantly open the top. Under the cardboard, I see a package, wrapped. What is this, Dad? He shrugs. No idea. I pull off the wrapping paper and look inside. Warmth rushes to my face. OMG, an owl. You carved me an owl? Me? Nah, he winks. That just arrived from UPS. I have no idea where it came from. He points to the box, but look some more. Something else may be in there. The UPS driver is very sneaky. Underneath the packaging paper is a whole stack of owls. I scoop them up and look at Dad. The UPS driver must have worked on these all weekend. Probably had to work hard in his shed to figure out how to do the feathers. I smile. Studio, Dad. The UPS driver has a studio. I proudly set the owls front and center. Turns out I'm right about their cuteness. Customers pull out their wallets when they see those eyes. Those wise eyes that are the keeper of secrets. As I stash money in the metal container, I see a lady approach the booth. Dad tugs on his shirt to smooth out the wrinkles, clears his throat, puts on a dashing smile. Mrs. Santiago, he says, I'm so glad you could stop by. She is wearing an official-looking badge. Cheryl Santiago, Retail Sales Director, Zoo Atlanta. Cheryl touches almost every animal as if she's trying to sense the vibe she gets from each one. I'm fairly certain my dad doesn't take a breath the entire time. I shoot him a look. Relax, I whisper. She taps an owl. I squirm with excitement. These are utterly gorgeous. They'll fit right in our gift shop. I'll send over an order in the morning. She sticks a hand out and shakes his. Welcome to Zoo Atlanta, Mr. West. She walks off and I clobber Dad with a hug. This gift When we get home, I place the owl on my nightstand. From my bed, I can see its outline in the glow of my nightlight. This surprise makes my heart swell with happiness for the first time in a long time. Honestly, it's a feeling I want to share, to give a gift. Right then and there, I decide to do one more random act of awesome sauce. One I will follow through on, only now it's for the afters, to make things right. Connections. I place the genie's cap on my head, take a deep breath, and walk one hall over to the 4th grade wing. It's the end of the day, and there are mobs of kids pushing, jostling, trying to get to the buses or the carpool line. This is the first time I've been over here in the 4th grade hall when the kids are still here. It's strange to see all your same teachers' classrooms, but with different kids spilling out of them. Luckily, Lexa is taller than most, or her posture makes her seem so, and I spot her right away. "Lexa," I call out. She spins around and spots me. Her mouth drops. She looks left, she looks right, then charges up to me. "Why are you here? And why are you wearing that?" I straighten my cap and clear my throat. "I am a member of the afters. You guys are not furniture to me. You are my rock, my reason I look forward to coming to school." She scuffs her shoe on the floor, thinking this over. "Nice cap, weirdo," someone calls out as they pass us by. "Hey!" Lexa holds up a fist. "Leave my friend alone." Her brashness, her fierceness, this girl is the definition of awesome sauce. She bumps shoulders with me. "You, Allie West, look very festive in the cap." I give her the side eye. "I'll look like a weirdo, but I don't care." She loops her arm in mine. "I'm proud of you, weirdo. Come on, friend. We have a random act of awesome sauce to complete." I tap her on the nose. "You're my cruise director, and I need you." Her smile lights up the hallway, brighter than any fluorescent light ever could. One opinionated 2nd grader. We hustle over to the 2nd grade wing. Again, super weird to be here around all these small people. Maddie spots us first. She rushes up and wags her finger in our faces. "Why are you two over here, together? You're freaking me out." "We want to," but little Maddie Visario isn't done. "You two were enemies. Allie, you were mean for leaving us to go to that stupid party." Then she turns to Lexa. "And you were mean for kicking her out. Sorry, but it's true. Now apologize to each other." Maddie takes a step back. Lexa stands up straight. "I'm sorry, Allie. Maddie's right. I wasn't thinking about what it's like for you, to be the principal's kid, to maybe want normal friends." I crinkle my nose. What can I say? I am the principal's kid. It's in my DNA, and I'm sorry too. Maddie pulls us in for a group hug. She wiggles with happiness. "Gosh, you guys are tall. I can't even breathe." This group, my crew, these weirdos, a ragtag, bizarre cast of characters, but they're my weirdos. All that's missing is Graham. I sure hope I can get him back. We have a project to do, girls, and I need your help. Maddie's eyes grow big. "Oh, like a mystery?" "No, there's no mystery. I want to surprise Graham. He needs to record his clarinet song for Mrs. Silk. But he doesn't have a digital recorder." Lexa starts bouncing. She's already a step ahead of me. "Francis, go find her and get the key to the supply room. Maddie and I will start setting up the band room. I'll meet you there, I say, 5 minutes tops." The plan. Francis is just coming out of the teacher's lounge, so I corner her in the hallway. "Big favor?" I ask, hands clasped together, the whole thing. She smiles. "For you, Allie kid, anything. I need to borrow the key to the supply closet in the band room just for a few minutes." "Why?" "There are so many directions I can take this. Tell a white lie, make her think Mom wants the key, but I decide Francis will understand. Graham wants to give Miss Silk a surprise gift, a recording of You Are My Sunshine on his clarinet, but he doesn't have a digital recorder, and Mr. Chappelle is gone now, so we can't ask him. If we could just borrow the school's. I want to get the equipment and surprise Graham." Frances takes the key off her chain and hands it over. Everyone loves surprises. Being an insider has its perks. Back to the plan. I rush over to the band room. Lexa is waiting. We're all set up here. Just need the key. I hand it off, and Maddie and I stand behind her as she opens the door to the supply room. The room is wall-to-wall electronic equipment, projectors, computer monitors, and the recorder we need. Little Maddie strolls around, lightly touching each item. It's like the school could take over the world from here, our command center. A smile fills Lexa's face. How about we get moving on this random act for Graham? I salute her. Yes, director. We set up the music stand at the right height, place the place the recorder in a perfect spot so it will pick up every note. When everything is ready, I fold my arms satisfied, and the afters have pulled together in such an awesome sauce way. Loudly I announce, and now all we need is Graham. I head out the door and take off down the hall to find him, and that's when I hear it yelling. Graham Parker is yelling.